Alright, friends, so you're going to be listening to the story of the great race of turtle and bear, which was adapted from Native American folklore. So, all you have to do now is follow along and listen, because you're going to have some questions to answer at the end. Long ago, when blankets of snow covered the ground, Bear had not yet learned to sleep through the winter. Instead, he walked the forest searching for food. But winter offered very little, making Bear hungry and grouchy. One day, while hopping to find a few berries, Bear saw Turtle sunning himself on a rock. Feeling especially grouchy, Bear yelled, "Don't you ever move? You must be the world's slowest animal." Turtle, who had been dreaming about bugs, opened his eyes and thought, "Bear is nothing but trouble. Always complaining, and now calling me names." So Turtle answered, "Why, Bear, you've got it all wrong. I'm actually quite swift. Want to race?" Bear, thinking Turtle a fool, chuckled. "Sure, when? How about here? Tomorrow when the sun is 5 fingers high in the sky, I will swim in the pond while you run along the side." "How can you swim in a frozen pond?" questioned Bear. Turtle answered, "Tonight I will cut holes in the ice. When we race tomorrow, I will pop through each hole. You will know exactly where I am." "Fair enough," answered Bear. But he thought that will slow him down even more. The next day, when the sun reached 5 fingers high, Bear arrived for the race. As Bear approached the pond, many of his forest neighbors lined the shore. All had come to watch the great race between Bear and Turtle, making Bear more determined than ever to prove his speed and cleverness. "You are right on time," said Turtle, poking his head out of the first hole. Bear readied himself. The signal was given. Immediately, Bear was off, snow flying everywhere. But before he could reach the next hole, Turtle popped up and said, "Here I am, Bear. What took you so long?" Bear was shocked. How could Turtle be so quick? He ran harder, his breath sticking to his lungs, his paws burning like fire, his heart pounding through his skin. It made little difference. At each hole, there was Turtle saying, "Here I am, Bear. What took you so long?" When he reached the end and saw Turtle at the finish line, Bear collapsed, gasping for air. He said, "I apologize, Turtle. I had no idea you were so speedy." Bear dragged his exhausted body to his cave and slept right through winter. Turtle wasn't tired at all. He watched all the animals leave. He waited until Bear was gone. Then he tapped on the frozen pond. All his relatives popped their heads up through the holes. "Thank you, my family," said Turtle. "Today, we showed Bear how foolish you can look when calling someone names." All of Turtle's relatives nodded. So now you're going to answer these 5 questions. The first one says, what happens after Bear leaves the pond? A, Turtle cuts holes in the ice. B, the forest animals celebrate Turtle's win. C, Bear says Turtle is the slowest turtle in the world. Or D, Turtle thanks his family for helping him trick Bear. 2 is, what is the central message of the story? A, be helpful when needed. B, show kindness to others. C, listen to family members. Or D, answer questions truthfully. So what message was the author trying to show us? Number 3, remember you can always pause this and go back and listen to the question again. So just because I'm reading it kind of fast, you can go back and listen again and pause it whenever you need some time to think. Which sentence from the story best supports the central message? So which gives evidence that the central message is what you chose it to be? A, how about here tomorrow when the sun is 5 fingers high in the sky? B, but he thought that will slow him down even more. C, As Bear approached the pond, many of his forest neighbors lined the shore. Or D, today we showed Bear how foolish you can look when calling someone names. Okay, what is the best summary of the story? So what is the best summary? What sums up what we just read? A, Bear is grouchy and asks Turtle to race with him. B, Turtle wins a race with the help of his family. C, Bear loses the race because he is tired. Or D, Turtle teaches Bear a lesson about calling names. And the last one, number 5, what lesson did the author want to teach the reader from this story? A, you should get plenty of rest before a big race. B, with the help of family, you can always win. C, having a bad attitude will ruin your day. Or D, it is wrong to tease and make fun of others. All right, so you need to choose out of those 1 through 5, and you can turn it in to reading. Good job!